Is Alaji Atoibat around? And Madam Gina?
Well, Madam Christiana Ojo, you are welcome. Nice to have you on board. Nigeria is spreading faster and cutting out. You know, every Nigerians in diaspora, they have seen this God's that is
all right. We are live on YouTube, and soon I will send it to Facebook as well. So, good evening, everyone. You are welcome to tonight's Top of Nigeria Reward Opportunity Presentation. My name is Olushola, a proud ambassador of Top of Nigeria Reward. And with me, I have leaders from different states to dish out, to open up your eyes to hidden treasure in telecommunications. And the first person that's going to be our speaker tonight is Mr. James, aka Fantastic, from Lagos State. And with me as well, I have Gina Atu, all the way from Abuja. And also have Mr. Akeem Oyeleye, we call him Mindset Coach. And the last person will be our one and only Top of Nigeria Reward Queen, Alihaja Toibat Adeosun. So with me tonight, welcome my number one speaker, Mr. James Tima. Please, if you are ready, you have the floor, Mr. James.
All right.
I think network is playing tonight. So that we can just presentation.
Okay.
Be even tonight.
I pose right now. Okay.
Are you done with?
Yes, I'm set. I'm set, sir. All right. Greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen. How was our day? Hope our day was great. Happy Sunday to everyone listening to my voice tonight. I want to congratulate you in a special way, and also let you know that this is a great and mind-blowing opportunity that you have been waiting for. All right, all this while. So before we commence, I want to lead us in a short opening prayer before we commence. Father, in Jesus' name, we thank you for today. We thank you for the gift of life you have given to us. We thank you for a new day like this. We also thank you for giving us this business to end poverty in our lives and the lives of our generation. We pray for the right mindset and the right people to do the business together, and also give us a much more testimony as well to celebrate. Always as through Christ, Lord, we pray. Amen. All right. Welcome to telecommunication, the new oil well. All right. You know, TGR is a God sent. All right. It's a prayer answer. I don't know how desperate are you to change your financial narratives. I don't know how desperate are you to get from the place you are right now to the place you want to become. All right. I don't know how passionate are you to work on your financial goal this year. And I'm telling you for free, this business is changing lives. It has changed my life as well. It has also changed other Nigerians' life for leveraging on this very opportunity in telecommunication business. All right. You know, not only that, I have been able to accomplish so many things, not only making money on a daily basis, per second basis, and also through this business, you know, I use free airtime and data on my phone. So it means that as a member of TGR, you know, I don't being scared like my data will get finished or my airtime will get finished. All right. They said, person way mama they say akara. No, they beg for akara. All right. So, you know, I'm advising you, or I'm telling you tonight that there is a space for you on the telecommunication space where you can make money. There is no ceiling on your income potential in telecommunication business. It's the latest oil well. All right. Now, your financial challenges outweigh your income. The financial challenges outweigh your income. Now, if you watch these days vividly, you see that uh, uh, the economy today is not smiling. All right. 95% of people today living in this country is going through one or two financial challenges. So I'm telling you that you need multiple streams of income, because that's one source of income you have. You know, he said the financial challenge outweighs that income. All right. And guess what? Salary is in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, there are factors, or there are things that can elude, your income or your salary. You know, the three basic primary needs, the food, shelter, and clothes, is enough to take away this money on a monthly basis. All right. I'm not talking about the secondary needs, that the transport, the gas, fuel, the TV subscriptions, etc. Okay. And as well as the NEPA, we all live in this country, we all know how the tariff is skyrocketing on a daily basis. I was reading in a Punch, I think some days ago, he said an average Nigeria right now can spend less than 170,000 monthly on NEPA subscription. All right. So it means that this alone can take away someone's salary. So we are telling you tonight, come and take a share, come and partner, all right? Come and take a stronghold in the telecommunication space, all right? And start making much money for yourself. The price of goods and commodity today in the market is skyrocketing, all right? I think I'm hearing about subsidy again, So you need multiple streams of income, all right? He said, breaking news, over 23 million Nigerians unemployment rate hits 33.3%. All right, something is about to happen right now. The initiator of the robot you have been hearing about, that's Elon Musk, is working seriously right now to produce millions of robots to ship to different countries and to take away human jobs. All right, it means that these machineries, these robots, is in place to serve or to do what a job of 10 people can do. This machine can do it in a second, all right, without wasting time, without paying salary, or without invigilating it or putting camera to monitor it. All right. So if that happens, it means that the unemployment rate will still skyrocket. So what is your plan to secure your future? All right. What is your plan to secure your finances? All right. What is your stake? What is your plan to make sure that your financial narrative is safe? Is very much important, because this is your life we are talking about. Okay. He said, be focused, create your own jobs. Salary jobs are difficult to get. NYSC Digital Corpus. All right. Yes, it's true. Okay, you can see today to get so many jobs today is not such easy, and I'm telling you today that there is no job security today in Nigeria as we speak, that anyone can get fired at any time. So come and secure a place for yourself that you can fully, boldly assure that the tomorrow is bright. Okay. Now he said, if you leave and work in Nigeria, and make sure you have plans to retire, and very soon there will be what? No pension again. Can see the economy today is going down, right? It's going down. So it means that you that is still hoping or still trusting that there is something called pension, it means there is a 50-50 that this might come or it might not come, right? That may bring out holding black cards, etc. So there is a space for you can make that is quality assured that you can retire well in the telecom space, all right, for yourself. You say having one source of income is a suicidal. Create your own economy. What is your plan B? Is very much important. I do refer what happened in 2020. We all know what happened in 2020 when every other jobs was shut down, all right, in quite some months. People are not thinking about, oh, I'm going to my place of work. Nobody remember the road that leading to his office. No one remember the road that is leading to his shop, all right? So if such thing repeats itself, what will be your financial stake? So that's why we are telling you that come and secure a strong future for yourself. Come and secure a business that can allow you work from home, all right? Come and build an empire. Come and build a system that can bear you to the rest of your life. Because I'm telling you for free, I was telling someone today that the job you are aspiring, you are passionate to get right now, there will be an age in your life that if they show you that the same job, you will say, over my dead body, I can't do that job. All right? So if what is your plan right now that from now to that time, you won't experience such thing, all right? Residual income by Warren Buffett. Now, if these people like this with the top high profile, all right, that have gone some rate for some high level of success is talking, you have to pay attention because a place you are aspiring to be in the next 50 or 100 years to come, these guys has attained that level of success. All right, this is one of the third richest billionaires in the world. All right, he said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, guess what? You work till you die. All right? It's not a cost, it's a statement, and it's also a fact. So the question we're not going to ask ourselves tonight is that how many of us are making money while we sleep? All right? I can boldly put my hand on the chest and say, yes, I make quality money when I'm sleeping because I have a system that pays me when I'm sleeping. So do you have a system that pays you while you sleep? So come on board and be a part of this amazing business model that is changing millions of lives. All right. He said, if your business is not in the internet, then your business will be out of business. Now, this is Bill Gates talking. All right. This is the third or second richest man in the world. Now, you have to listen. He said the best way of learning is through observation. All right. It's through observation. Now, when people like this talk, now the question you're going to ask yourself is that, is what I'm doing right now on the internet, are you still depending on just analog way of making money? Because all these things are phasing out. Analog way of making money is phasing out. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't continue on this analog type. You need to build, you need to move your business on the internet. All right? You don't expect me to drive all the way from so to what? Come to your shop with all the traffic, all the and queue on the traffic. I want to buy this. I want to buy no. So you have to put your business on the internet. Okay, so that's what this man is talking about. All right. Thank you for your time, and also welcome to telecommunication and internet technology. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you for free tonight that the only business that the rich can do right now that the poor also have access to do is telecommunication business. All right? So the question you are going to ask yourself is that, am I on the same direction where the world is going? Right. Because the world today is going digital. All right? So am I going digital where the world is going? So
thank you, Mr. James from Lagos. Right now, we are switching to Abuja. Guest speaker is waiting for us in person of our Royal Highness, Digital Queen, Gina Atu. Please, you have the floor.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, this evening.
Good evening.
Okay. Mr. Shola, please, you kindly help me to put the slides from your end. I'll appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Mr. James, please continue the slide for her, please.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. James. All right. So tonight, why are we here? We're here because we want to know more. Opportunities are everywhere, but when it comes to you, what do you do with it? You have to grab it, take action, and be consistent in what you are doing. Telecommunication and internet technology is boom, 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 boom. I hope you have a share from this. Okay? The first speaker has said so much about telecommunication, how you shouldn't miss out on this oil boom, how you shouldn't miss out on this gold mine. Okay? You shouldn't just think about work, 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 work. Now, our smartphone and addiction, we all know that this is true. Or should I ask a question, is it true or is it true? We all know the answers, because the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, maybe after prayer, is to pick up your phone. The last thing at night, you pick up your phone before you go to sleep. And everyone must get airtime. Everyone must have data. To be able to be online right now, you have data with you. Okay? So that's what we're saying. This is what we're talking about tonight, is commodity that everyone habitually uses. You can force them. Look at this publication in the dailies. Okay? About Nigerian phone subscribers spend 242 billion naira monthly. I was somewhere today and I was showing them this. They were like, wow, this is mind blowing. And I said, this was some years back. So you can imagine how much is being spent right now. We have people with more than one SIM cards, and all of those SIM cards, they have to feed them with what? Airtime and data. So this is it. This is the survey that Nigerian Communications Commission has put up there. It says Nigerians spend more on recharge cards than food, even their health. People they have 200 naira, they want to use it to buy airtime because they have hope that they can call someone and the person can respond to them, and all this urgent 2K and stuff like that. So they look at it that this is marvelous for them. So they want to do that money for airtime, for data, rather than spend it on food. Now, this is a shocking fact. Nigerians buy airtime and data worth 10 billion naira every single day. This is a telecommunication analysis. And it's even more because people want to talk. Someone is feeling depressed, someone is thinking about some things, you just need someone to encourage them. They need that. So this is how much they spend every day. And people are earning from these billions. If you're not earning from these billions, wow, you're shortchanging yourself in this economy right now. Don't blame the government. Do you understand? Get yourself, part of what is being spent in telecommunication. You will thank us later for this Zoom meeting that we put for you to understand. So Nigerians paid 2 trillion naira for calls, data in 6 months. 2 trillion naira. Do you know how much that is? Oh my gosh. And this is what we spend on data, you and I. So if you're not a part of people who are earning from this, wow, you're not doing the right thing to yourself. Tonight, you need to get started so that you can be part of those who are earning from that money. 2.32 trillion naira is not small money. Think about this. What if you could earn just 0.001% from all airtime and data? That's huge, Imagine if you earn 1 naira from 1 million people in 1 hour, in 1 day, in 1 week, in 1 month. That's 1 million naira in a day or in an hour. And this can happen when you join us tonight. This can actually happen to you over time. my first speaker was talking about how he recharges for free, his airtime, his data, and name it. You too can have such an experience when you say yes to this opportunity. Look at telecom overtakes oil sector's contribution to GDP. Have you heard what the banks are saying? They're saying telecommunication is the way. Do you understand? Everybody is looking, the government, they are turning their searchlights into telecommunication. Why? Because there's so much money in it. If you're not taking part of the money in telecommunication, I feel sorry for you. You have to get started today. You know why this is? Data is the fastest selling commodity all over the world because people consume these products per second. I said before, no one wants their phone to stay empty. No airtime, no data. You can't find such a person. I'm sure the person is not living on this earth. With telecommunication, people always want data and airtime. Data is the world's most valuable resource and unavoidable oil for the information community. So everyone wants to stay connected. Everyone wants to stay online. That's why data is life and the latest oil block on 21st century. It's the oil boom, it's the gold mine. Don't miss out on it. This is the telecoms analysis that we talked about. 250 million active SIM cards. You know why? Nigerians have more than one line. Okay? So we have SIM cards are active here and there. 3 million Nigerians recharge their phones per hour. Gosh, this is real. And people are making money from it because they have a VTU portal. When you have a VTU portal, you can make money from it. Tonight, we're going to show you how you can get a VTU portal. 14 billion naira is spent daily on recharge. Oh my God. 446 billion naira is spent per month on recharge. Where is all this money going to? You better take a share out of it. Don't let it just slide past you. Okay? Don't be in an ocean and soap is entering your eyes. No, it's not proper. Look at how much spent per year on recharge. Some of this money should come back to you. Is it a yes or a yes? I know you know the answer. It's a yes for me and it's a yes for you, I believe. MTN Nigeria made 51 billion naira profit and gained 4.2 million new subscribers. Wow. You know, that was the lockdown period. People couldn't have access to many things. So they were like grounded in their homes. And what else would they want at that time? Internet, airtime, recharge, data. They want all of that. This is what, when you finish phone, you get a message either from your bank or just a regular SMS that comes because the federal government takes VAT from all your calls. You're being taxed from the calls they're making. So if it's asking you, don't you think it's wise for you to get yourself VTU portal so that you can get cash backs anytime you do your recharges? Think about it. Give yourself a huge advice and you'll be glad that you do. Your bank makes billions from selling airtime and data. Be like your bank. Don't let them grab from you all the time. Actually, some persons, when you ask them, where do you recharge from? I recharge from my bank. Oh my God. You know how much it's going out of you? Wow. Those little couple, they matter a lot because every drop can actually make mighty ocean. Now, these are all, the USSD code that you can use, all the codes you can use to get yourself get airtime from your banks and all that. Well, this is confusing to me because I don't even use any of them anymore. I just go to my VTU portal and I get what I want to get. Do you understand? You should get a VTU portal. At the end of this, don't waste time. Get back to the person who added you and then get yourself VTU portal. Look at what the banks are doing to people. They want to milk you dry. Don't permit it. Get yourself a VTU portal. Don't just put your money in the bank. Do what the banks are doing Before you put your money in the bank, they say it's a savings account. And you go back and you get, some stipends in it. Now the savings account, they withdraw from it. I don't understand that language anymore. So start a VTU business with 5,000 naira. Don't let the banks eat from you. Every little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Don't say it's kobo business. Get yourself a product and start earning cashbacks and getting all that you can get. Don't delay. Tonight is the night for you. Thank you so much. I'm going to introduce my next speaker, no other person than Alhaji Akeem Ogeleye, the mindset coach. Wherever you are, with a round of applause, please welcome him. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina Alzo, for that engaging presentation. We are glad to have you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mindset coach, you have the floor. Hello. I guess that is network. Let me quickly check on him. Sorry.
Maybe it's network on his end.
Yes, let me quickly.
I proceed, man. Oh.
No, let me. I think the network not good. I need to make it. Mindset coach, please, you can now mute yourself.
All right. Good evening. Sorry for the network that is just fluctuating, and we just have to manage it like that. I can't count the number of times that I've been logged out and logged in again. Well, you are welcome to Top and Get Reward, the best online mobile solution provider. I have been saying this, and I will keep saying it, that I can't thank God enough for showing me TGR because of the kind of transformation and the life I'm experiencing right now. Sincerely, a lot of things are happening out there. And through Top and Get Reward, I can say boldly that I'm better off a lot because of the kind of life I'm living and the kind of what I have achieved so far. And this Oshogbo that we went just this last week, because we are already in another week, it shows that the journey we have started with just 10,000 and it has turned to millions, and it's not stopping. It will keep coming because the company is not tired of giving the money. So thank you for coming tonight. And this is what we started 4 years ago. And for a company to go into 6 years now, it shows a company that is sustainable and reliable. Now, let me start my presentation with this question. What will you do if you find out you cannot fail in a business you're about to start? Will you take it just with levity hand, or you get serious with it? Why I ask this question is because in TGR, there is assurance that every step you are taking is being taken care of, and none of it is going to go away, because every step is getting you closer to your goal. So welcome to Top and Get Reward. It's a company that has all the certification, whether NCC, whether CAC or FIRS, because of what? It shows the legitimacy of this company. And that is why we are saying it with confidence, that this is the best place to be when we're talking about online business, the most reliable, the most sustainable, and also when we're talking about legitimate and a sustainable company that is most cheapest, most easiest, and most simplest is Top and Get Reward as of today. So let's go. Mr. Shola, okay. We still have a certificate that we have mentioned. It is also international one, not only a national certificate, we have international as well. And this is what made the company to be recognized by the former Minister of Communication, Issa Pantami, by inviting our CEO to Abuja to his office, because he was one that collected this certification on our behalf, on the company's behalf, and called the CEO to come and receive it in Abuja. And that is the picture that was taken in Abuja in his office. At least we all know him. Even if we don't know him, you can see him now. So he also gave us a letter of commendation that he really appreciates what Top and Get Reward has done during COVID-19. At least an outstanding company that helps Nigerians not to be really affected by the COVID, or let me say the lockdown of the COVID. Then also at our last anniversary, which make us 5 years, that was last year, and we are going to our 6th year now. Another former Minister of Communication also came, and if from there, in Tribune interview our CEO, and he mentioned that we have reduced unemployment, which is true, because I am not going to be looking for job for anything. The time freedom that I have in Top and Get Reward, I don't see any amount that can buy that time freedom. Those are the people that have received recognition so far that they have joined the company and they believe. This is the former Minister of Communication, our CEO again. And you can see all those that were celebrated that day, even 7-year-old going to 8 now, if I'm not mistaken. So it is not about age, whether you are old or young. TGR is for you. Now let's go. Next slide, please. We are a dedicated company through which the hidden financial treasures of telecom get to people to gain their financial freedom and live their dream life. If not because of Top and Get Reward, how will I have the chance to buy my Toyota Highlander 2007 model? How will I have the chance to have the kind of life I'm living? How will I have the chance to take care of my kids, at least to send them to school that I know it's okay for them? So TGR allows me to tap into the wealth of telecommunication, because before now I'll be thinking I need millions to get started or to make from telecommunication. Our product is what you have been doing or using already. We are just telling you to change your brand from where you are getting nothing to somewhere where you are going to make something, and that something can become a lot of money, just like the way it turned out for me to be able to buy at least now I'm a car owner. The first time in my life that I will buy a car in my name, courtesy of Top and Get Reward. So it is now about choice. Do you want to be using this product and make nothing, or you want to use it and make something? And that is what Top and Get Reward is offering you. Then what do you need to do? All you need is just to get a virtual top-up VTU of this company. We call it a personalized franchise from Top and Get Reward. VTU is virtual top-up is an online vending portal used for the effective management and distribution of digital prepaid products like airtime and the like. This is what all the financial institutions are using to allow them to make you buy from them, and all the gain and profit from it, they take it all alone and also charge you extra. But in Top and Get Reward, you start sharing from the profit, and also you can make more from others as well if you decided not to keep the good news to yourself. So it's not about just only you recharging and getting discounts. The moment you start sharing from this profit, don't keep the secret. Don't keep the good news to yourself. Spread the good news and make good money out of it. Top and Get Reward is a business that gives you the total freedom, and you don't have limitation. What you just have to do is to keep believing and keep, because I asked that question, that what will you do if you know you cannot fail? And this is the confidence that is, in fact, government parastatals, dignitaries are coming on board, because they are now seeing more of this business, that this is the best way they can leverage, and at the same time, they can empower a lot of people out there. So once you have gotten our personalized VTU, you start sharing from our profit, and we have different packages that even we have the student one. And the reason we have that student package is because we don't want anybody to be left behind. All right, sorry, I'm back again. It is the network. So what you need to start with, Mr. Shola, the screen is not showing, or Mr. James. Maybe it's my end here. So what you need to start the business is not 1 million, is not half a million.
What about now?
It's showing now.
It's showing now.
It's showing.
Because of my network, maybe let me quickly rush down so that the next speaker who has a stable network can take it from there, so that I will not be putting you on hold. All right, thank you. Let's quickly move down to where I am on the packages. That is where I stopped. Okay, help me to scroll down to that packages.
Hello?
And if the network locks me out again, please, the next speaker, you can take over.
Can you see the screen now? All right.
I can see the screen, sir.
Okay, good, good. Thank you. I believe that is network from Ibadan. Please just fix that, and we'll continue the presentation.
All right. We have different packages, and each package has their own benefits. Even with each package, you still have a gift of point value, which is attached to each registration. And this point value is what the company also used to pay incentive ranging from 750,000 to 10 million naira. It depends on how many of this money you want to receive. You can even build to the extent that you can earn this incentive in different ways, not only on one or once. So you can decide to do anything you want to do. This is a business that you have unlimited earnings. You are the one to decide how much you want to earn. The only thing you need to do is to understand how it works. And the moment you have that understanding, nothing can stop you, because this business will never be saturated or expired. Those that are still kids now, that still yet to be using the internet, are still coming on board. And I use this illustration. When MTN first came to Nigeria, only few people, less than 1 million, are using this network, less than 1 million. But today, even in a day, more than 25 million people subscribe or recharge their phone. So now compare when they started with just less than 1 million, maybe 500,000 then. Now to that, about 25 million recharges on daily basis. So which means this sector will keep growing as long as our population is increasing. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Mr. James, are you there? Okay, Mr. Shola, you are the...
Mr.
Yes,
Shola,
yes, yes. 4 ways to make money, top and get reward. Can you see my screen?
Well, in order to save our time, let me invite our next speaker, and no other one than Alhaja Toyibat Adeosun, one and only TGR Queen, who just got the incentive of 6 million naira, and she was decorated at our mega seminar in Osogbo. So Alhaja, please take over, because my network might still continue to misbehave, and I don't want people to keep waiting, or to keep them waiting for too long, so that we can also finish within time. Thank you for listening. You will enjoy me more other time when the network is more stable. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. It's a great pleasure
good
to be
evening.
with you. I hope I'm audible enough. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Loud
Good
and clear, loud
evening.
and clear.
All right. Good evening. I hope we are all good today. Yeah. Top I Get Reward is a platform that no one is supposed to
You
miss.
are welcome.
Because almost everyone does their recharges. And here we are telling you this platform is where it can change your story. When I saw the picture, we had a big mega presentation in Oshobo on Thursday, and I was sent one of the picture I snapped. I was like, wow. And I saw people using it as their status and the comment. I just felt, okay, let me too just add something. But people have put it on Facebook before I got it. And I just commented that I am holding a check of 6 million naira from a business I started with 10,000 naira. And the transformation is just 4 years. And that is not just the first award that I'm getting. I've gotten lots of awards. And I want all of us to know that our award is just like a peanut to what we earn on the platform. Our award is just a thank you for doing a great job. But that's not the main thing that we earn, because we make much more money when others connect. Now, how do we make money on this platform? How do we make money from our addiction? We have 4 different ways whereby we make money. The first way we earn from the platform has to do with the commission that we earn as we come in. You have to pay a fee to own a platform, as in to own a space. So many people will tell me, yes, they have some apps that they are using, and this app they don't pay before they come in there, and they get some commission. The commission is even high and stuff like that. And I tell them, fine. But the fact is, the commission you even earn from this app, you can't withdraw it as cash. You must use it to do your recharges. And also, do you get paid when others use their recharges, even if you are the one that connects them? And it is always a no. So on this platform, we are getting a space, we are getting a franchise to have a direct access to all the 4 telecommunications, cables, and NEPA bills. So you have to pay a token to own the space. Now, we've talked about the different packages we have. Please, can you just go on with the slide if you are with me here? So the first way we earn has to do with the income, what you earn as soon as you come on board, and that is 10% of the amount you use to start. We have different packages. We have our students package of 5,000. We have 10,000, 20, 30, 40, 50. And sincerely, I do say if you really want to start business, want to do business, it is best for you to even start with 10,000 naira package, because with that, it will give you the opportunity to earn more and you won't lose much. Now, aside from you coming on board and you get a 10%, you also start earning 2% from your airtime and data, 0.5% from your TV subscriptions, and 1% from your NEPA payments. And all these activities are what you have been doing for years. So you can imagine if you have the opportunity and you have been getting 2%. Some of us, our SIM card is over 20 years, some are over 10 years, and you have been having the opportunity to save 2% from your recharges, even if it is just of that of last year. You know that money is huge. So Top and Get What is telling you, you can make money back from all whatever you do on the platform. Now, the second way we earn on this platform is the client service. The client service gives you opportunity to sell recharge cards. Some will come and say they want to be a vendor, they want to sell. So you can use our platform to do your sales, sell recharge card. You can use it to sell data. You can use it to help people do their NEPA bills, especially on weekends where the lights, the electricity goes off. You can easily help them do their NEPA bill right from their phone. And before you know it, we are good to go. So within 100 to 200 businesses is being done on weekly basis. You can make between 50,000 to 100,000 monthly when you use our platform to do some sales. Now, please can you just move forward. The third way we earn on this platform has to do with our marketing program. And the marketing program tells us that you can make money from others. So let me tell you, we all know that the greatest assets in the world is human resources. It is the greatest asset, and it is the most common and most available asset in the whole world, human resources. And that is why it is never saturated. That is why you will never see any firm that exists without human being. If no matter how good Facebook is with this idea it brought, without human being, it can never make anything from it. No matter the community you have, without human being, you can never survive. So we are interwoven, and it is this human resources that makes life move on. So this company is now saying that you need to leverage on human being. Many of us have friends, family, and stuff like that. You've been into one association or the other, and you are just a floor member there that you're just part of them. But this company is giving you opportunity to actually leverage on human being. Human being is the greatest asset. Is either they are your asset or your liability. You are now the one to determine what you want to turn them into. But if you refuse to turn your friends and family into assets, they will definitely become your liability, because by the time you make money, they will definitely come and ask of you. So what we are saying is you need to recruit, you need to train, and you need to motivate others to ensure that they are part of you. Now, what gives you the qualification to make money from our platform? The question is, do you have a phone? You have a laptop? If you don't have an Android phone, you cannot even be listening to me. So I think that is settled. Then can you afford between 5,000 naira to 10,000 naira to start this business? And do you know at least minimum of 5 people that you think can buy airtime and data? These are the questions I do post to people that tell me, do you have up to 10 people or 20 people that do their recharges? And it's always a yes. I would have up to 10, 20 people, because even in your SIM, you have more than 100 to 200 people on your SIM card. So if you have all these, then can you spare at least 30 minutes on a daily basis to push this business? If all your answers to these are yes, then you are good to go and join us on this amazing platform. Now, we all know Obasanjo, no matter how many people like him and what have you, but this man will remain relevant till he dies. Because when he bought MTN, then we do use this paper scratch card, and you must put *1 before you can load it. We all know, some say one is 1%, some says it is 1 naira and stuff like that. But let's even put it as 1 naira as the list. MTN says per hour, per day, we have between 25 million to 45 million 45 million people that recharges their airtime. Now, if only 25 million recharges and they do just 100 naira and they earn 1 naira, that is 25 million naira. This is the kind of opportunity that we are trying to introduce to you, that you can actually leverage and make money from others. I'm sure most of us use Uber, Bolt, and the likes. And we look at it critically. What is really making them to have money? Uber doesn't buy car, they don't buy tire, they don't service a car, they don't buy fuel. And even with that, there are over $50 billion in assets. We know Facebook. Facebook is there and it's waxing stronger, making good money. And all Facebook is doing is just connecting others, just like the opportunity that we are having, connecting others through WhatsApp, connecting others through Facebook. We have so many other companies, Amazon, Alibaba, ShopRite. We should know that ShopRite, over 95% of what ShopRite sells, they don't buy it. They don't invest on it. They only provide an enabling environment whereby customers meet those that actually produce. And what is common to all these people, what is common majority to all of them, is people. They actually leverage on people. Then they introduce technology, and they came online, and before you know it, they have a service, and then they have start having money. This is the same idea that we are selling to you, that all we need here is people. Then we have a service in which, and our service is a service that everyone must use. Then before you know it, we had technology using our online media, and you start earning money. Now, how do we now make this money when you connect others to the platform? The company decide that you're going to get money from those you know and from those you don't even know, like Baba Obasanjo. Now, when you connect people, you first earn 22% from anybody you connect directly to you. As I've said, some of us even have people that they ask you to send recharge cards to them. Some of us have brothers, sisters that are looking for a job and the likes of it. So this is an opportunity whereby you can just ask all of them to come together, where you form a community. Yeah, when we are sure, I was just asking the crowd that I am sure if you are on cooperative, can you just signify? And many people raise their hand that they are in cooperative. You are not in a cooperative society, you must be in one association or the other. That we all know. That we all belong to one association, and there is no association that comes on without an head. Now, Top and Get Reward is telling us that you can earn from those you know and earn from those you don't know up to the 10th generation. So 22%, 5%, and 1.5% down. Now, this is the community we're asking you to come and build. If you have not been privileged to lead a community before, and all the association or organization, be it secondary school, primary school, university days, and the likes association that you have been involved in, now we are saying, come and create an association that you will be the number one person and become a chairman there. For instance, now, for every association, there are always executives. Then we have members. Now, on this, we are giving you an idea whereby you can decide to form a telecommunication millionaires club. And this is a service that everybody uses. So you're not introducing something new to all your club members that you are creating. Now, everybody's responsibility is just to ensure that we are using airtime and data. You become the chairman. Now connect friends and family to become your ESCOs. You tell them, okay, I'm starting a club together that has to do with telecommunications. Let's come together as one and be the pioneer member. So they become your ESCOs. You can decide to have 10 ESCOs, 20 ESCOs, 50 ESCOs. The company does not have a minimum number of people that you can connect. Connect any number. It depends on how much you really need money and how much you want to make your money, because you pay as you go. Anywhere you connect anybody, then you earn instantly. So on this chart, we're actually sharing this chart, and this is our target for the year. And this target, I do say that I was telling one of my team members that I've joined since I joined, they have collected some incentive and they went to sleep. And I was telling him that, please wake up. Let's make good money here. Yes, don't let's even go into bigger package. Why don't you let's come into this small package of 5,000 naira student pack? But you know definitely that you that want to be the chairman cannot be on 5,000 package. It is the best package for you so that you don't lose money, you don't lose points. It will be on 50,000 package. But if you cannot afford that, fine, at least be on 10,000 package and you upgrade as you go, because we have room for you to upgrade. Now, all you now need to do is getting 5,000 people as your ESCO. You now tell them, I want 20 people. This chart gives us 20 people, and that's why we call it Fantastic 20. So these 20 people are going to be your ESCO, your executives. Now, once your ESCO come in, you earn over 20,900. All you need to do, because they are your ESCO, they are confident, you must not hide anything from them. You must plan everything together and move together. You show them, I have made 20,900 just because you said yes to this amazing club that we just started. Now, for you to earn the same thing, you also have the opportunity to become your chairman and go and get your own ESCO too. Now, by the time they go and get their ESCO, they become your second level from this chart. So your first level chart is your own direct ESCO, and the level 2 is now the ESCO of all those that were directly under you. The level 3 become the ESCO of the level 2, while level 4 become ESCO of level 3, and level 5 become ESCO of level 4. The company pays us to the 10th generation, but we stop this at level 5 because when you are on 5,000 package, you can only earn to your 5th generation. And look at the amazing amount that is there. 250 million naira. It is huge. Some of us, all we need is just 1 million naira to change our life 360 degrees. If you think 250 is too much for you to handle this year, please look at the percentage of what you want. If it is just 10% you want, that is 25 million. And if you think it is just 1%, that is 2.5 million. It is all about you. And what do you need? All you need to do is just to connect friends and family, and the minimum of 20 people that to go together in your club. And before you know it, you are good to go. Now, we have the next package of 10,000 naira. If your club member now move, your ESCO, we encourage them to move to the higher package because they are going to lose points value and some money if they don't increase. That is why we say 50,000 naira is the safest and the best package to be. Now, you can use other people's money to get there as you connect them from the platform. So when you get this community, before you know it, the company starts paying you, and you are being paid to the 10th generation as you go. Once you're on 50,000 naira package, you earn all the points value, and also you continue earning this money And you know, this is not just the only way we earn on this platform. This is just one of the ways that we earn by the time you connect people to the platform. You earn as everybody comes on board to own their own VTU portal. The other way we earn on this platform by connecting others has to do with the commission of their recharges. You know, we said it that you don't die when you don't if you are not in the system that generates money, then you might work till you die. Top and Get Reward is a system that is already made for you, that you don't need to be physically present for you to earn. Now, when all these people connect to the platform, you start earning between 0.1 to 0.15% from all their recharges. So while you are sleeping, while you are doing your other 9 to 5 jobs, or while you are doing other things, once you are the one that connects them, they might connect 1 million people. You earn to the 10th generation between 0.1 to 0.5%. That is why we call it kobo money. You know, when we started and I was telling some people and they were like, how will you be telling me to do this kobo business? It is kobo business that runs into million. Don't ever underestimate the power of residual income that is legitimate and constant, because it is this same kobo. Once 1 naira goes in 1 million places, it becomes 1 million naira. Now let's look at this man. He's the king of beggar Lagos. If you go to your Google now, you can Google search him, and it will bring him king of beggar Lagos. This man is a beggar, and he packaged his own beggar by sweeping. He stays around Ajegule. From the 10 naira, 20 naira, 50 naira, 100 naira that he got, he became an entrepreneur. He was able to build a pure water factory for himself. He was able to get about 4 different damn food drivers. He's from Kano State. He has built over 4 houses. He has gone to Hajj over 4 times. And he has 4 wives and about 18 children. All this he does through the kobo that he earns from different people, all because they sympathize with him. So please, the power of residual income is so huge that you can never compare it to wages, salary, or dash. Because when money comes in per second, it is more. Before you know it, then it becomes large. That is why we say a little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Now, you cannot quantify the amount that comes. If I tell you I want to give you 1 naira now, you just eye me and say, what do you mean? But if 1 million people gives to 1 naira, then you automatically have 1 million naira. Now, aside from this, the other way where we earn again on the platform has to do with what we call the leadership program. And in the leadership program, we are separating the boys from the men. This is the platform where the company is compensating those that are steadfast with the company, that are diligent, that are faithful and stood by the company wholeheartedly. Because sincerely, if you are not with the company wholeheartedly and you are not doing the needful, you cannot be part of this level of people that I am just about to talk about. Now, the company gives us the opportunity to earn. Aside from the money, the platform that you own, the company gives us a gift of points value, whereby you are able to accumulate. This point value is what gives us the privilege to be able to get incentive. If you're on 5,000 naira package, honestly, you don't have that access to that incentive. You don't have any access to incentive. That is why I don't talk to people about 5,000 naira. My package starts from 10,000 naira, because that is where you at least don't lose anything. So you can earn between 10 to 100,000 naira daily. I think I'm done with this. Please, can you just go on with the slide? Now, the company now says with the points value that is being given to you, then you can become a leader, but you must be on 10,000 package and also try as much as possible to upgrade as fast as you can. Now, what the company asks you to do, when you accumulate people and they start coming, then once it is up to 200, the first amount you can earn is if in a month you are aggressive and crazy enough and you are able to bring in 10,000 point value in 1 month, then the company gives you 120,000 naira. It's like a salary that you earn on constant basis. I was able to start earning my own the second month I joined this business. I joined this business February 5th, 2020. I'm over 4 years old in the business and it is waxing stronger. So we have so many people that have earned this 120,000 from the platform. We have lots of them, so many people that have enjoyed and benefited from this 120,000 naira. We are monthly payment. Now, the other way where we end, because we have two types of incentive, we have that of the monthly and we have that of the cumulative. Now, once your cumulative is up to 25,000 points value, these are points value that you gathered from all the ESCOs in your organization that you are their chairman. You know, we have said it that you bring A together, bring B together, you have your own ESCO. Encourage your own ESCOs to also have their own ESCOs. So it is like you are giving them opportunity to be orgas on their own. This is not common. It's not something that is being done in the conventional group or organization. It is always one chairman, few ESCOs, and lots of members. But on this platform, we are saying that ESCOs can also become a chairman and they lead their own ESCOs too. So when you are able to accumulate all the points value and it's up to 25,000 points, then the company give you 750,000 naira as a traveling incentive. We have lots of people that have collected this 750. I got my own, I think within 5 months that I joined the platform. This is one of us. He collected 2 last year, 750,000 with different accounts. You Top and Get Reward, you have access to more than one account. So now this was an anniversary where the past Minister of Communications was awarding him his check of the 750,000 naira. You can see he got 2 last year. Now we have other people, lots of people that actually qualifies and they were able to get their own. You know, we have so many people. We have both young. This is my son. Is a platform that you can even put your own children there, and before you know it, start earning in all ways. So this is my son. I have all my 3 children inclusive. I have my husband too that I've joined, and all my 3 children have gotten their 750,000 naira with mine. And that is why when I tell people I've made lots of millions on this platform, you know, even if you calculate all the incentive I've made, only the incentive is well over 20 million naira. So we have so many people here that have joined and have qualified. But the company says when you continue and you don't stop, this is my baby, the baby of our house, 8 years old. This is my daughter. And all of them have qualified for 750,000 naira. Now, the company says if you continue with the platform and we are able to accumulate more points value, we already have 25,000 and we are able to add 75,000 to the points and it makes 100 point value. You have the access to a 5 million naira car award. Now, this car award is something that everybody wants. Everybody wants to own a car. And the company is assuring you that once you have 100,000 point value, you get your 5 million naira for your car award. And we have lots of people that have gotten that. I was able to get mine in the first 10 months that I joined Top and Get Reward. This is one of our upline. This is me when I got mine. And we have lots of people. And this I was able to use to get my dream car of Toyota Venza. In fact, I got 2 cars in 2020. But see this platform and I was able to open a more because I made over 10 million naira within a space of 9 months in 2020. So it is a platform. I don't know what your challenge is then. Also, January this year, another account of mine qualified for 5 million naira. Another car award. You can qualify for as many awards as you want with different accounts. And I was able to leverage very much on that because this is what I do full time. And I do tell people, if you are not a full timer, please don't bother your head. If you don't have lots of time to sacrifice for Top and Get Reward, just maintain 1 or 2 accounts and continue. But if you think you have the gut and you really want to make money, want to be a full timer, you can have as many accounts as you want. I was able to get this also in January. And we have other people that have got this. My partner, he got his and was able to get his own Toyota Highlander that he has dreamed of. Then we have Mr. Sonla too that has gotten his 5 million. We have Prince Ene that have gotten 5 million. He has gotten all what I have gotten. He was able to complete his house with what he got from Top Up and Get Reward. Now, aside from the 5 million naira car award, the next award is 6 million naira car award, in which by the time you connect others and you're able to do up to 250 points value, then the company gives you your 6 million naira car award, in which I qualified for last month. Now, this is what we are saying. A business that started with 10,000 naira. And you can imagine, I'm sure some people are very calculative. You must have been helping me to calculate what I have earned so far. Even on my incentive alone, if you calculate it, is well more than 20 million naira. Then you can now talk of the money. And I told you, incentive is like the iceberg, as in is the icing of the sugar. It is not the main cake because you make much more money from connecting others and even the incentive. So we have lots of people that have collected 6 million naira car award. And the last award that Top Up and Get Reward gives us has to do with 10 million naira, which is your house food. My colleague that I was chatting with today, when I told him that, come, our target is to have this fantastic 20 or 5 people, let's form a community, and our target is 250 million. It was now like, but you have always collected all the award, and what will you define again? I said, well, it's not about what am I looking for, because this year I have a target that I want to collect 3 car award, new 3 car award, aside for at least 5 million naira worth of car award for this year. I've collected one in January with another account, 5 million naira. My main account, I've just dropped it because it's my main account that I used to qualify for my 6 million naira. So this year, my target is to get 3 5 million naira car award. I've gotten one, remaining 2. So I told him, and you know, the beauty part of it is, as you get all this incentive, I don't do it alone. I do it with people, because you know, people are there and people are also making money, because whatever I make, my ESCO too will make by the time they have their own ESCO. And when another person have another ESCO, you also make it. So it is a win-win thing. As I make money, then every other person too makes their own money on the platform. What we are saying in a nutshell here is this: we are not asking you to do something different. In Nigeria of today, Top and Get Reward is the most easiest, the cheapest, the most credible, sustainable business that anyone can ever talk about when it comes to online business in Nigeria of today. And it is even it has the partnership, and our service is even the mother of all businesses, which is telecommunications. The service we render is what you cannot do without. Whether you like it or not, you must do your recharges. Unfortunately, it has no substitute. There are so many business services that are important, but they have substitute. But telecommunication has no substitute, and that is why we are inviting you all that you must do that to recharge card. Why don't you start making money from that thing that is taking money away from you? So in a nutshell, what are we saying, Top and Get Reward? What we are telling you is change your brand from where you have been buying your airtime and data before and you get nothing. Change that brand to Top and Get Reward, where you can get something, and that something can amount to millions if you want. You can build generational wealth from Top and Get Reward. You can build residual income. You can change your life, and your story can actually change from grass to grace, and you become celebrated, just like the way most of us have been celebrated. Yes, when I started, so many criticism, people laughed at me. Some people say, is it that worse for you that you are doing a business of 5,000 naira? But I know where I'm going. I'm more focused, and I know that what gives me 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira can also give me millions. And that was exactly what happened. So it's all about you to now take your decision. That's because if you don't have a data, you cannot be here. And if you're not the part of Top and Get Reward, that means somebody somewhere have made money from that data that you bought. But what we are now trying to say, enough to stop to others earning from what you can earn from. Because Top and Get Reward is just out here to unleash the financial treasure and expose the secret to who and those that are interested. Because the fact is this, everybody will not be interested in it. It is not everybody that will be wealthy, but the few people that think they want a change in their life can actually tap from this industry, and they become as wealthy as they want. I do say that I am sure as death when it comes to Top and Get Reward, because death is the surest that if you do what you need to do, you get what you need to get. Our money here is not weekly payment, it's not even daily payment, it is per seconds payment, because you get your money instantly to your bank account anytime you want to withdraw it. So here we don't give you dates maybe once in a month or once in 2 months and before you withdraw your money. No, it is pay as you go. You withdraw within the space of 2 to 5 months, your money is already in your bank account. So what are you waiting for? Go back to that person that introduced you to the platform. Go back to the person that shared this slide with you tonight, that you have seen a platform and you are ready to become a millionaire within the space of 90 days. We have this plan of 90 days that you can become a millionaire, and that has to do with the community and the executives. We are talking about now the Billionaires Club that we are asking you to join, to start. You are now starting as a chairman. You don't need to rent a shop. All of this activity starts online. And when you join Top and Get Reward, we don't just leave you, we teach you, we train you until you're able to understand the business, and then until you know how to make more money. We always say that you can make your capital on any amount you invest, you can make it within a space of 1 week once you're able to follow the instructions and we do whatever we want you to do. So becoming a millionaire is now easier due to online technology, but you need to put in some effort and at least start somewhere. So go back to the person that actually introduced you to this platform and now tell the person you are ready and sign up as fast as you can so that you start enjoying the millions in telecommunications. I want to pause here for now until I come away some other time. Please be financially intelligent. Thank you and God bless.
All right. Thank you. I like that, but even my network went off during your presentation. I really appreciate your thought-provoking presentation. God bless you, very good man. Thank you. Now we are moving to Q&A, question and answer. You might have questions or anything that you want to ask from the leaders before we allow them to go. And if you join us on Facebook or YouTube, please drop your question on the comment section. Our product ambassador will get back to you. And if you share this question on Facebook, always ensure to put your phone number when you are sharing your presentation. So if you have questions, you can raise up your hand. Your question must come from the first timer. For registered member, you have the time to show up on Thursday for all registered members. So for all my speakers tonight, you have done absolutely well. From Mr. James, Gina from Abuja, and Mindset Coach Audio from Ibadan, even though the network did not allow us to enjoy it very well. But we thank God, Elijah Toiba came for the rescue. Thank you all. So, question time. Yes, I have one question from the first timer alone. If you are a registered member, you were to come on Thursday. And on Tuesday, we are going to have another powerful presentation from another leader, top leader. So you don't want to miss that for anything. You register now, start building and make money from telecommunication. And on Tuesday, you can also do well to invite as many to join us on this call. The same time and the same link. I have Madam Christiana Ojo. Please unmute yourself for your question.
Let me just say. Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Christiana. I've been referred here by Kenny. Now, my question is, if I don't live in Nigeria, how possible is it for me and easy to do this business?
Would that be all, ma'am?
Yeah, that's all my question. Can you hear me, though?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes.
Of
So
course,
how is it going to be easy for me to do the business from abroad?
All right, you can do the business from anywhere. But one thing I want to highlight is that we are dealing with Nigerian products for now. But you can as well, where you are, network people to your, once you have account number, you have Nigerian account number, and you have an email and phone number, then you are good to do this business from anywhere. All you need to empower people that you know, I like that you mentioned of you want to form a club of telecommunications where you now become the chairman or chairlady. You get what I'm saying? The world now is digital. You can actually network from anywhere. The only thing you need is a unique referral ID. And you can actually, once you make money in your account, then it's withdrawable, like Riley said. I believe I've answered your question, ma'am.
Yes, you do. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other question before we call it tonight? I can see a lot of first timers tonight. If you have questions for more clarity, but if you don't have any questions, okay, I have Idoko, Marcus. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. I'm happy. This is quite interesting and it's eye-opening. This presentation, I don't think I'll be able to get the much I need. Is there any white paper or something one could read to understand this better? I think that's my question. If there's anything that is there, if there's a website I can go get the procedure on how to get the clubs, as Al-Aja mentioned, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
All right. Sure. Well, thank you, Mr. Idoku. Yeah, we have black and white paper that you can read. And if you have not registered, just go to www.topupandgetreward.com. I want you to get a unique variety from the person that invited you to have access to all the information about Top Up and Get Reward. But one thing I want to be assured is that Top and Get Reward, the win-win system for as many their mind is open that want to make more money from telecommunication. All right. So when you log in, when you register, haven't completed registration, you want to go to our information page. And once you register, your sponsor, someone the person that require you, we add you to our community where you have access to a lot of many leaders that have earned massive Top and Get Reward to guide you and actually show you the strategy that will help you, make what they have made even more, make money more than them. Yes. Right. I believe I've answered your question, sir.
That's right. Thank you very much. It's clear.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Tonight, if there's any other questions, I just want to chip in this. With Top and Get Reward, if you are open-minded, give yourself 90 days. With that 3 months. If you don't make that million that we promise you, you follow all our strategy, our blueprint, and you don't make that million in 90 days, please go back to where you're coming from. We are not without missing what here. The system, the proven system that many people have tested, and we have a lot of testimonial today, and Top and Get has come to stay. So if you decide to make money from the communication, this is the right platform for you and I, to get involved with. So thank you for coming for the first time. I go back to whoever I invited you tonight and ensure you get yourself registered. Look at this one. He said, if you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow is going to look the same for you. And if you don't create that million you want you need to endure the future you get. So the future that you want to get, there's still for you to picture in your mind and start working towards it. Your mind is powerful as anything. And if you don't picture that thing you want to that thing will not come to reality. So thank you for coming. On this note, we have come to the end of tonight's presentation. On Tuesday, same time, 8:30, we're going to do it again. Do not come alone. Ensure you invite as many to come and be in partaker. Let them know that you can go through you. And you will be glad you did. I remain my humble self, Olushola Oladimeji, the classic of Top and Get Reward. I'm using this medium to appreciate everyone that joined us tonight. And all our speakers, you have done well. Thank you. Lay your hand on the presentation. You want to get to our YouTube channel, Top and Get Reward Limited. And at the same time on Facebook, Top and Get Reward Limited. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night rest. You can unmute yourself and greet your invites. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. What a wonderful night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Franklin, for attending the Zoom call.
Thank you for inviting us for coming to this program.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have attended. Thank you.
If you're a first timer, chat up the person that sent the link to you and start it. No time to waste time.
Mr. Olujimi.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.